Hello, Aaron.
Hello, Sonicstate. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure. Here you are. Touch of inspiration. Touch for inspiration is your little slogan here. And this little beauty sort of dropped on the internet recently. So, yeah, tell us a little bit about this, what you're showing off.
Yes, thanks for stopping by. So this is Bento. We call it our Sample Production Lab. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. It's really kind of a Swiss Army knife. As the name implies, it's a lunchbox or several different bite-sized meals in one. It goes everywhere from granular to multi-sampling to time shifting and slicing. We consider it also the heart of a DAW-less setup, that it can do many different things. It can capture, it can play MIDI, it can capture MIDI, and it can do all these things from a micro SD card. So it really could be a laptop replacement, albeit there'll still be a need for DAWs and finishing tracks there, but it can do the field work and the preparation and the sketchpad inspiration type stuff. So let me start by showing you a quick demo.
Yeah.
One of the things we've done here in the Bento is we've got now an instrument browser. So you may have seen something like this before. You can choose which type of instrument you're going to play. I'm going to choose keys in this example, and I'll choose our 10 grand, which gives you a fully multi-sampled piano with velocity sensitivity. And you'll also notice that these pads, like the hardware itself, has 16 pads that are both velocity and pressure sensitive. So that really helps make this a complete standalone package. Speaking to the what is this thing, if you're familiar with our products, it's really kind of a black box plus a lemon drop plus some blue box mixing. So in terms of the black box, it's got the sampling capabilities, the looping and whatnot. In terms of the lemon drop, that's the heart of the granular engine. You've got patches that you can work with that are compatible. And the blue box mixing, it begins to do the live mixing, effects routing, and we'll soon do some recording for you too. Perhaps the most important part of the new Bento is that it's got a giant 7-inch touchscreen, which lets you do a lot of stuff that would otherwise have been quite difficult. Like here on our granular interface, you can now see the entire voice architecture in one go.
Oh,
You've got your 2 granular oscillators, a sub-oscillator, LFOs, filters, and whatnot, and they're all controllable via these 8 context-specific encoders. So for example, the pitch appears. I'm controlling the pitch of one of the oscillators with this. And that's easily context selectable by simply touching the thing that you want to control, like here's the filter.
That's a very nice interface, very user-friendly, I would say.
Yes, people are quite happy with that so far, so we're happy that that's working out. So that's one example of the touchscreen. Another example is when you start dealing with sequencing. This is our most basic sequence. You've got step sequencing where you can touch the screen and stuff will happen on screen. You can easily touch them in as you go, remove them with the finger. And now for the first time we've got multi-select where you can grab multiple things, manipulate them up or down,
nice.
and really do things that make it way easier, and something that has been very hard to do on a portable device. Let me tell you a bit more about the hardware. I mean, part of being a good play with others kind of things is that you've got a variety of different I/O. Like you've got 4 different audio outputs, 3 stereo outs plus a headphones. You've got 3 audio inputs, 3 stereo inputs. You've got a dual set of MIDI inputs and outputs. And of course you're running on a USB-C power with the option for a USB-C controller. So it really can do a lot of different things.
Wow.
And drive and synchronize with other things. Something we're also quite happy to show off is it's now got an internal battery, so you no longer need to deal with an external power bank. You can just power it up and go. We've found that even though it's kind of a small thing, really, it's been quite handy to be able to just pull it out of your bag, turn it on, and get going.
Absolutely.
So I mentioned that there's really 5 ways to create sound. Let me detail those a little bit better. The granular engine, you've seen a taste of that. Multi-sample, that's where you can load up the piano like we saw a moment ago. You can also do one-shots like a drum rack or a bank of environmental sounds. Fourth, you can do looping where it's capturing live input. That was something we heard from our black box customers, that they really like to be able to grab phrases and work from other external pieces of gear like analog or what have you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then lastly, you can slice. That's something we're also quite proud of here. Now you can really get in and see things much more closely. You can see the entire waveform. You can edit it a lot better. You can zoom in and even adjust things with the knobs. People have really always been asking us to be able to
fantastic.
get more precise and having a knob to do that while you can control it from a pad is way more fun and way easier to work with.
Absolutely. Seems very responsive, the touchscreen, I must say.
Thank you, glad to hear it. The loop recording can work from both external inputs, or you can resample the internals. That's a really great way to get something going and to start building it out, or even if you want to collapse things down and open up some tracks, you can do that. There's a lot of internal processing options. There's 3 different sound processing engines. There's a reverb, a sort of blue box caliber reverb, a full ping pong delay, chorus flanger, phaser sort of combo, and there's also internal overdrive. So you can really do a lot and really sculpt the sound in a way that wasn't possible before with our products. We mentioned the live recording. The sequencing is another important part. You've seen how you can touch the screen. You can also record that in if you like. So it's available from both the internal pads or from external MIDI. So it's something that gets you going. You've got 8 tracks with 8 different sequences, up to 512 steps. Different grids and different lengths can be intermixed if you like.
Fantastic.
Lastly, I should mention the built-in sounds. So we've gone out and curated about 5 gigabytes of sounds from vendors like Samples from Mars and from Soundtrack Loops, and we've even contracted Drew Newman to create some patches for us. So we've got some really great sounds for you to work with, and that makes it easy to get started. I show you the browser. That's something that you can really more productively grab. Just, I want to work with drums. There it is. I want to work with the bass sound.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
And you can load your own into it, presumably.
You absolutely can load your own because everything is coming off of micro SD cards. It's really easy to plug it into your computer, fill it up with whatever you want. The nature of the micro SD cards is they're practically infinite in size. They grow every year. We've tested with a 2 terabyte card, and that's pretty hard to fill, but I'm sure somebody will be able to do it. Lastly, the pricing and availability. So it's $899 US. Here in Europe, it's around 1,000 euros. Depends on where you go. Please check with your local retailer. A lot of our retailers are already accepting pre-orders. You'll find that we've shipped units. They're on their way to Europe, and you should be able to pick one up in stores in around 2 weeks.
Wow, great. So they're available now?
You can place a pre-order now and get it very shortly, yes.
Excellent stuff. Brilliant. Portable, powerful, granular, sample playback. Yeah, I mean, what's not to like about this? And a really cool user interface. So, brilliant stuff.
Thank you. Glad you like it.
Yeah, thanks for sharing it. And hope you have a great weekend here at Superbooth. And hope you get a load of pre-orders for this one.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Aaron. Bye.
Take care.